In session and cause number 330056. The case is style of state of Texas versus Megan Michaela Escobar. Okay, Ms. Escobar, let's see. We have here the judge's explanation of defendants without an attorney. Ms. Escobar, do you recognize this document? Is this your signature on this document? And also on this document, it states that I want to waive my right to an attorney to represent myself. Is that correct? All right. And Ms. Escobar also have a waiver of counsel for purposes of entering a guilty plea or proceeding to trial. Recognize this document? And Ms. Escobar, is that your signature? Ms. Escobar, is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Okay. Now state.
Yes, Your Honor. The state made an offer to Ms. Escobar, and she communicated that she would like some time to consider her options.
Okay.
And so the state's requesting a reset in this case.
Okay. Ms. Escobar, give Ms. Escobar a reset for 30 days. Ms. Escobar, you can stand on the X in front of the court coordinator. Once she gives you your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. In session in cause number 327000 and cause number 327002. Both cases are style of state of Texas versus Jesse Miller Salami Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence, would you come forward? Is that your full name?
Yes.
How you doing, Mr. Lawrence?
Good.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence, I have before me a document that is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And is this your signature on this document?
Yes.
And also, are these your initials on this document?
Yes.
And the initials is on a line that says, I want to waive my right to an attorney to represent myself. Is that correct? And also have before me a waiver of counsel for purposes of entering a guilty plea or proceeding to trial. Mr. Lawrence, do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And is that your signature on this document? Now, Mr. Lawrence, prior to signing and initialing these documents, did you have an opportunity to review the documents? And did you review the documents? And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? He didn't sign, he didn't put today's date on there. You could get that to him. There's a pen, okay. Okay, now state.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lawrence provided the state with some documents that the state's requesting some time to review to assess how and if they should be applied to this case. And so the state is requesting a standard reset.
Reset it for 30 days. Mr. Lawrence, you can stand over here on the 4X, get your reset and you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day.
Can I need you to sign this right here, sir?
The one at the bottom is first. Not at the bottom, I'm saying at the bottom of the stack. That's how you put them up there?
We're good, thank you.
We're in session of clause number 330050-1. The case is style of State of Texas versus Janika Michelle Benjamin. Ms. Benjamin, would you please come forward? Would you please, Ms. Benjamin, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Benjamin, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Benjamin, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Benjamin?
Good.
That's good. Now, your full name is Janika Michelle Benjamin, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Benjamin, I have an information before me, Ms. Benjamin, and this information alleges that on or about May 29th of 2021, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed to Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Mr. Benjamin, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Now, you're pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Nobody's forcing you to plead guilty, is it?
No.
And are you pleading guilty because you're guilty?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Benjamin, I have before me a document that is titled the misdemeanor plea information. Let me do this. Now, Ms. Benjamin, are you waiving a record in this case?
For what?
A record of, well, a court reporter.
Saying.
Okay, when I ask you, are you waiving a record, you have a right to have a court reporter dictating everything that's being said. And if you waive a record, you don't have a court reporter.
I know.
So you're waiving a record.
I use them.
Okay, okay. All right, you know what, a court reporter is a person who sits in the chair and types down everything that's being said. We call that a record. When you waive a record, you don't have a court reporter that's typing everything that's being said. Okay, now, are you waiving a record in this case?
No.
Let's just take your time and listen. Okay, a court reporter, you understand what a court reporter does?
Mhm.
They type down everything that's being said. The only thing we're saying is that in this case, we don't have a court reporter who will be typing down everything that's being said. We call that waiving a record.
Okay, you asked me, do I need?
Are you waiving the record? In essence, do you don't want a court reporter to type down everything that's being said?
No.
So, okay, so you're saying you're waiving the record?
Hope of you.
Just
If
listen.
you ask me, do I want to get everything typed up?
Yeah,
or-
do you want everything to be typed up?
No.
No, okay, so you're waiving the record.
Okay.
All right. Now, Ms. Benjamin, I have before me a document that is titled the misdemeanor plea admonishment. On this document, let me show you this here. This is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Mhm.
On page 2 of this same document, Mrs. Benjamin, do you recognize, what are these your initials?
Mhm.
Now, on the first set of initials, it's under a paragraph that is titled waiver, and it's on a line that's titled guilty. That's your set of initials, is that correct? And the next set of initials is on a line that says, I do not request discovery of the evidence, and I waive my right to request discovery. Let me do this here. Hold on a minute. Let's go into recess.